Hey, guess what? I had a couple minutes. We went online last night live for the first time in a little while because we were at the Conrad Black thing, Ezra Levant's thing, and all those guys. We got to hear their download. You guys got to hear about, 2/3 of it before they deleted our file. It was an interesting situation, I go in and I was very hopeful when the young lady started talking because she was talking about media and the integrity of media and how it can't be one-sided and how we have to encourage those with differing opinions and all of these different things. And inevitably, my feed was... I gracefully exited from the situation. Here, hold on a second. I'm going to turn this around a little bit. We will get back to this. I just want to kind of give you an idea where I am. What's happening is that we're waiting on some laundry. So as you know, we sold our house. We're traveling around. We're back very close to my hometown of Whitby, where we were last night. And I'm just sitting up on the B bus, waiting for the laundry to come in. Yeah, we probably got about, 10 minutes on it. So, for those of you who didn't see it, what ended up happening was we got there late. We paid to be at a VIP reception or something. Not the fancy one, just the one, so we can meet all the people. We missed it. We got in a little bit late, didn't get very good seats, which is our own fault for getting in late. But we went live and didn't seem to have a problem for about 40 minutes as we were taping. And then some young man self-identified as a security person suggested that we couldn't live feed. I didn't get what the reasoning was. I can only assume that the reasoning was that they were selling online tickets to the thing, and this might have competed with it, but my footage was nothing like what theirs was, nor was my sound quality or anything. Basically, all I was trying to do was get more information in the hands of more people because that's how we make better decisions. It just makes sense to me. And seeing as how these are media-focused people, they were pouring a lot of accolades upon Tamara Lish. I have nothing, I have no personal relationship with the woman, didn't even know her until the truckers thing, and honestly, she seemed like a rather regular piece of the puzzle, like not inconsequential, of course, but at the same token, and sure, she was vilified, but she was also edified as the leader of the thing. So, if you want to bring yourself up or if you want to have others bring you up, and I'm not condemning anyone, okay? Look, I'm not anybody's keeper. But the thing is, if you're going to play a game of, hey, brother, how you doing? Of accepting awards on behalf of your freedoming, I think there's something seriously wrong with that picture. Let me rephrase that. The fact that anybody should receive a reward for doing the right thing seems very odd to me. Let's put it that way. And this is not a condemnation of any particular person or organization, but when I was in that thing last night, and it was in Whitby, and it was Conrad Black, and I don't know who the other participants were. There's a lot of old-time media people there, and very well-spoken, intellectual. There's a lot of fancy cars in the parking lot. So, but they were taking like an opposite tack to those who would consider the. What was he talking about? He was talking about like the two Hindenburgs in Oakville. It was just politically incorrect stuff, which is perfectly correct because politics aren't correct. And unless we correct the incorrect politics and we keep on doing all of this political correctness, we're never going to get it right. So how about we drop all that nonsense, let people be, and when they're bringing a message to people, you don't shut them down. That'd be me. And one of the great things I got from last night, by the way, was that we should express ourselves more. Their concern was that people don't talk about what they really feel. And I've actually experienced that this weekend. I can't tell you how many people came up to me and said, hey man, I've seen what you're doing online. I can't really talk about it. I can't admit that I'm looking at it online, but I really want you to continue going and do your thing. I really appreciate the sentiment. At the same token, I don't think that there's an ability for us to individually offset our own role in things. At the end of the day, it's not going to be a political party that brings us down. It's not going to be the communities, that gang up on another community that's going to bring us down, it's going to be ourselves and those closest to us. And if we don't treat those closest to us in a fashion that is open, receptive to truth, coming from a good place, kindness. You know, I heard a great thing on the weekend. What was it? And now this was not last night. This was the weekend at Harvest Festival, actually. That if they're not kind, they're not your kind. And that resonates. So, Church of Bubbles loves you. I got to go get my laundry. Hey, man, you know, different strokes for different folks. I don't want to condemn anyone for doing what it is that they do. But you got to express yourself, man. If you feel a way, you got to be that way, because if you're not, then you're not yourself. And if you're not yourself, who are you? Besides, being ourselves is the only thing we can ever be good at, as far as I can tell. So why the hell would we be afraid of that? I'm going to get my laundry now. Goodbye, Multiverse. Goodbye, all of those faces I can't see and voices I can't hear. Be true to yourselves, man. Be true to yourselves. Do something that lights you up. Yeah. You'll see it in other people's eyes. When they start lighting up, you're lighting it up. Bubble Bus loves you. Atop the Bubble Bus is the hashtag. We love you, man. We'll see you soon, next adventure. I have a feeling it won't be too long. Brothers Restaurant. Oh, I want to point something out. If you guys are still here, check this out. Cool. I don't know anything about the Muslim religion, but Muslim welfare residences. So obviously this is for low-income people who can't afford to otherwise live. Let me talk about that for a little bit, because now that we're on the road, we're renting Airbnbs, and every once in a while we go into a hotel or whatever. Things have changed. Okay, so if you haven't been in a hotel for a while, they no longer clean your sheets due to a previous health regulation. So they don't clean your sheets, and if you're there for a week, well, that's your problem. It is very expensive to live anywhere. I mean, if you're not with two incomes, I have no idea how you even rent a place, if you can find a place. Now, this is somewhat of a concern also. So is that I'm going to get in trouble with my wife. Or that I may be holding somebody up in the laundry. Man, we got to take care of those who don't have enough, because the weakest chain in the humanity link is the one that's going to break us. And we need to take care of that. Oh, I'm going to put on the bubbles. Hold on. I'm going to put on the bubbles and then I got to go. Okay? Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. You'll look at me for a second while I look at this. And now you can look at this. It's what we do, man. We blow bubbles. And for those of you who don't know why we blow bubbles, it's really quite simple. You could do it yourself, but it takes a lot of manual effort. You actually have to take one of these bubble wands and blow through it. But when you do, if you throw all of your cares, anxieties, and worries, any of the things that have been weighing you down, put them into the bubbles, and then watch the bubbles for long enough, and eventually, guess what? They pop. Cares, anxieties, worries, depression, all that stuff, it is temporary. It's only here now. It doesn't mean it'll be here in the next minute, year, hour, we don't know. We're going to blow some bubbles. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do my very, very best to work with my son, because I think he's a genius. Both of my sons are beautiful. But with this one, he's special. He's on my mind right now. Take care of your family, man. Take care of those around you. They're the most precious thing ever. We had a dog that we thought were dying, but we took care of him. Now he's like looking a lot better. So yeah, man, things are good. Okay? We'll catch you later. Bubbles for everyone, everywhere. See somebody taking pictures of the bubble bus. Woo-wee, baby. Ionic 5 electric.